What's going on? Can y'all hear me out there? Who do we have live? We got a great show today. Special guest. I see the Jewel Junkie. What's going on with the Jewel Junkie? How you doing? We switched up the stuff. Got some new people that we ran into, some new small businesses, some new owners that we just wanted to shout out. If you guys are in the area, check those guys out. If you got a computer device, log on to the site, check them out. See how you doing. Cindy Ho. Appreciate you answering the comms check. Hope everything's going good out there in the training world. All right, y'all. So check it out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to open up with our quote of the day. Quote of the day comes from Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Inspector Nacho, what's going on with you, man? All right. Henry Longfellow says, into each life some rain must fall. This is Rio chatting from Karen's account. Yeah. I see you, Rio. So into each life, some rain must fall. I like that. Next quote is, all of us at certain moments of our lives need to take advice and to receive help from other people. Alexis Carrel. I like that one too. And the love quote of the day, be of love a little more careful than of anything. E.E. Cummings. I like those. Yes. I think all of those are fitting, man. All of those are fitting. So, what's going on out there, man? What y'all have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I know some of y'all had the day off because y'all, it's the holidays if you work for Uncle Sam. So what y'all do today before we jump into this and I introduce my special guest, Mr. H30 himself. What did we get done today? I know AZ Tiaco is probably putting up tents. I know Inspector Nacho was probably at Bedside Baptist. Probably just woke up for the day. What else y'all do out there? Did we share? Did y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share? I need y'all to go grab some people, man. Go grab some people. Bring them jokers back so that we can have maximum participation, ears, eyes, listening, providing feedback, asking questions, because this young man got some stuff he want to talk about, and we need to listen. All right, I'm transitioning. Let's see. Rio, can you hear me? Test.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hold on. I got you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. What's poppin'?
Can you see me now?
Yes, sir. Got you.
All right. Well, I'm going to introduce the some, present to others. You upside down, brother.
Am I?
Yeah.
Let me go and get it right. There we go.
There we go. I'm going to introduce to some and present to others the one, the only Mario Gifford.
What's up? What's poppin'?
Give it up, man. Give it up. I finally got my brother on.
Hit you with the butt week day.
Hey, with the yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So,
yes, sir.
Man, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed beyond measure, man. Getting over this COVID, but still blessed. Blessed, most definitely.
That's
how about
awesome.
Yourself?
Hey, bro. Look, battling through the holidays and trying to get to and from all these different places, and then fighting through the travels with COVID, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm blessed.
Hey, there you go, man. One day at a time, man. One day at a time.
Can't complain.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got Car Fanatic 3. We got a new guest there, man. Hey, welcome. Where you watching from, Car Fanatic 3? Appreciate you coming out, checking us out. Man, it's always great to get support, man. First time viewer, Augusta, Georgia. All right. Augusta, they in the other A.
Get some. A-Town, baby. A-Town.
This is Trey. Trey who? Your Trey?
Is that my Trey?
Is that your Trey?
That can't be my Trey. Man, that can't be my Trey. Yes, sir.
Hey, hey, shout out to my nephew Trey for coming and supporting Uncle Tay. Man, I appreciate it, man.
No doubt. Trey, I love you, my guy. I appreciate you logging on.
Look. Steve-O says, I'm crying about the Celtics right now. Old man, congrats to the Bulldogs, though. Hey, I appreciate you, Steve-O. Man, hey, I know that you was hoping we was going to lose so you could talk some trash to me, but it's all good. It's all good, man.
Get some DSGB, baby.
Let me move out the way so y'all can go on and see it back there. You see that? Bulldog country, baby.
All day.
Yeah, man. So we got some people in the building today. So, Steve-O, you watching from a place overseas. I'm not going to mention it, OPSEC. We got Augusta, Georgia in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Who else we got? We got Chirac, Chicago. We got some people, Mario.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we help one to another. Let's come together and let's get it.
Let's get it. So we're gonna open up, bro. So what I'm gonna do is look. This is my brother. Now, I have had many brothers on the show. Many of my brothers, but this is my brother. This is my very first brother, my very first best friend, and my very first very own Pac-Man. Look, I had to say all that first because, he was also my first disappointed because he wasn't Pac-Man. My mama set me up. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my mama, man. You know how little kids be, right?
Man.
You know, I was that little kid, and you know, I don't think she was ready to give me the birds and the bees and what really happens. And I just seen her stomach getting big, and I'm like, "Oh, you having a baby?" And you know, it was round. It was round, so I was like, "You having a Pac-Man?" Look, and I think I just asked too many times because eventually she just said, yeah, it's a Pac-Man. I'm having a Pac-Man. So when this round joker came out, I was thoroughly upset with my mom. That ain't Pac-Man. That's not Pac-Man. So it took a little while for me to get used to having a brother because I was really excited about Pac-Man being part of the family, but I'm so happy it was you instead. So you know, we have many stories, and we're gonna go down memory lane and address some of those stories.
Right.
But
yes, sir.
Before we get into any of that, man, you know, again, shout out to Mama G.
Always.
Gifford,
good, Mama. Yes.
The hero amongst heroes. You know, she held it down. She's the reason we are who we are. And shout out to the IG, the original IG, Ira Gifford.
Yes, sir. Hey, big ups.
The ad man, yeah, big up to him, man. You know, because he's the other half that is the reason we are who we are and where we are. So yeah, man. Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do, my brother?
Man, yo, as you already said, you know what I mean. I'm your brother, younger brother, right in the middle of four. You know, Rio. That's what I go by, Rio. My name is Mario Gifford. I go by Rio. That's just comfortable for me. That's how I get it. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. You know what I mean. Born. It wasn't raised there. So don't get it twisted. Everybody that's in Columbus, I wasn't raised there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was born there. We spent a lot of time overseas, but I say I'm from Hinesville, Savannah. You know what I mean? The Red Clay, that area.
Shout out to Savannah area, man.
Always Savannah, yay, represent.
The Hinesville, Midway.
Yes, sir.
Walthourville.
Yeah. Riceboro.
Yeah, man, Riceboro. Shout out to all those people, man. You know, big up to those guys. Boss Lady K25 just logged in, first time. Hey, thanks for coming out, man. Where you watching from? We appreciate you. We on the show live with Rio H30.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you spent some time overseas, man, moving around and all those different things, growing up as a military brat, man. You know, how does that influence you as a person?
Man, you know what? It definitely contributed to my personality as a person. You know, I'm a very nomad type individual. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to put down roots in a specific place. You know what I mean? I like to move about. You know what I mean? Like, I look at myself like a modern day Paul and Silas, and you know what I mean? My guys from, you know, the Book of Acts. But yeah, like being a part of the military, growing up in the military, you get used to change of scenery. You get used to the change of pace and having to adjust. So that right there just fed into who I am as a person. So I've been popping back and forth from overseas like clockwork. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I definitely enjoy that.
Yeah. So as a child having to pick up, so I mean, like, we spent a lot of time in Georgia as military brats. But we did get to travel too. Like, what was one of your favorite duty stations that we were in?
Man, you know what? I gotta say Germany, man. When we were in Nuremberg, Germany, that right there was kind of what all I remember pretty much as my childhood. You know, I really don't remember too much before we went to Germany.
Yeah. But
I remember everything like it was yesterday, living in Nuremberg, man, growing up and, you know, seeing stuff that you ain't used to seeing, you know, how people vibe and how they are about their personal space and what I mean, privacy. And yeah, it was definitely an experience, man. I loved it. I loved it so much. I wanted to go back when I was active duty, but I ended up over in England.
Okay.
At Mildenhall. Shout out to Mildenhall, England. But yeah, man, being overseas, I feel like it's the best experience, man. Like it gives you a more rounded view of what the world is really like outside of the clay. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get so stuck in what we doing around here. You know what I mean? We don't think about what the world is actually onto. So. Yeah, big ups. Yeah,
man. Big ups to Nuremberg, man. We got an opportunity to go back when I was in Germany, man. It was.
I remember the pictures. Yeah,
bro. We walked. Shout out to the Jewel Junkie, man. Shout out to the Jewel Junkie because I drug her around the entire place. We walked all over Nuremberg, right?
Man.
Me. It was definitely culturing. Yeah, absolutely, Jewel Junkie.
Right.
It's one of those things that you don't know what you don't know until you get exposed to it.
Exactly.
It says Steve-O says, were you Navy or Air Force, Rio? Getting out to England is tough.
Air Force, baby, all day. Hey, Air Force. I was actually presidential guard, special duty my first few years, man. But that's another story. But Air Force all the way, man. It's funny. My dad is Army. Tay is Army. My sister was Army. My dad said, son, he sat me down, right? He said, son, look at here. You're not made for the Army. So you're not made for digging foxholes and going to the field. You're not made for that. So I need you to go Air Force. And I got in, and it was love. I definitely appreciated it, and I actually missed it, man. I heard the military's totally different now.
It's different, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just working with them as close as we do as contractors, man. You see some of the foolery, man. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the Air Force, man. It was legit.
Look, so you kind of tap dancing to the I'll drag you around Berlin in due time. Oh yeah, absolutely. We going out to Berlin for sure. Jewel Junkie. Old Salt and Pepper is half Navy. I ain't no half Navy crazy. I just been on. Hey, look, half my time's been Army, half my time's been Navy, but I've supported the Air Force in a lot of the places that I've been at. So,
that's love,
Steve-O. Don't catch them push-ups. Don't catch them. I'm not too far while you calling me Salt and Pepper. Anyways, man, y'all tap dancing to one of my questions. So, what are your ties, man? You tap danced in it. So give us what your ties are to the military, and what are some of those benefits? I mean, you tap danced on a little bit of it, but what are the benefits that you've seen from both sides of being in and being a dependent?
Man, again, like we said, I was in the Air Force, and I when I came in, I was chosen straight out of basic training to go work at the White House, pretty much, to be a presidential guard, which they call honor guard now.
Right.
And I was there 4 years, as a special duty, and coming from the red clay, and and feeling like, which is Georgia for y'all that's not tracking.
Yeah.
You kind of get, how can I say, you kind of get stuck on this Georgia mentality, what I mean? But being prior service, not being dependent of somebody that was in the military, we had the advantages because we were out of the state line. We seen, what I mean, other cultures, we seen other people. So me going to the Air Force, I already had that mindset of being able to adjust and, being able to, just accept and understand and just be open about everything I was experiencing, especially being, with top secret clearance, and you deal with all these people, and, having to be on your P's and Q's. And, my dad always made, I always made sure that we was top notch. You know what I mean? He made sure that we was physically fit. You know what I mean? He kept us, moving. And shout out to Mom again. She, well, y'all play sports. I didn't play sports, y'all. I didn't even want to say that. I did not play sports. Now, I will kick in your head. I was on my Van Damme and Bruce Lee. But yeah, he definitely taught us, you know what I mean, how to take the world on, man. And it was all mental. You know what I mean? Most people, they can't control their mental, so you know what I mean, they're shaking the move. So yeah, the military and growing up like that had me locked in. And then, you know, of course, our spiritual base, you know what I mean, our foundation just kind of just sold it up. You know what I mean? So I loved it, man. I was eating that stuff up. I had a good time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tap dance on that a little bit. I'm gonna spin my wheels here. So
yes, sir.
You said something that was funny to me because, you know, we always, y'all look, we thought he was gonna be like a doctor or something because this dude didn't leave the house. He didn't like to sweat. If you can't even see how big this joke is right now. This dude is humongous. This is my little big little brother, man. And so like I would literally have to drag him out the house, be like, I need one more person, man. We can't run this game without another person. I need you to come on. He's like, no, man, my show about to come on.
Yeah.
I feel like, yo, if you come outside and play, man, look, I'll let you play my video games. He be like, for real? I can play them? He would have video games. He would have the games to my cart to my platform. So I was like, I would have to bribe this joker to go in, and then so when I found out he was going in, I was like, no way. The beauty of it was this: I didn't know that you had that conversation with Dad though. So he was telling me, like, you know, I was gonna go to school, I was gonna do my thing, play ball, you know, do like all these different things, right? But then, you know, just stuff happened. It was getting pretty bad around the area, so it was like, you know, try this military thing out. So I was like, all right, cool. And he said, if they don't have what you like, just tell them, you know, thank you, I appreciate your time, but just leave. Tell them what you want. And so I told him, and he's like, you know, him, and I shout out to one of our brothers, Mike Edwards, man, because, you know, a lot of people was like, hey, man, you know, the military is military is bad. You know, we weren't at war at that time. Oh, you know, it's not good for you, this and that. But Mike, you know, on top of Dad saying, you know, hey, you could do it. You could go in and get a trade, you know, do 2 or 3 years, 4 years, maybe come out, you know, and then you'll know exactly what you want to do. And Mike followed that up and was like, dude, all you got to do is if you get a job that you enjoy doing, you'll be fine. And so I told them jokers, I ain't trying to go to the field. I'm not trying to go to war. I ain't trying to shoot nobody. That dude looked at me like, you ain't trying to go into the army, man. I was like, I guess not. I really wasn't. I was trying to go shoot hoops and march in the band, right? And so, you know, then when I came in, Dad was happy and all this stuff. But the first thing he started doing, he's like, you ain't in the army. I'm like, what? You told me not to. You said you did all the jumping, sliding, shooting, all of this crazy stuff. You've done it already for all of your kids. You told me not to go into one of these MOSs. However, you're gonna pick at me because I picked a medical field. This joke was picking at me. You ain't in the real army, boy, back in my day. And I was like, okay. So, fast forward, you came in and you went Air Force. Oh, man, we had a ball messing with you. I was like, yo, thank you for going Air Force, because now I'm in the real army. You in the Air Force.
Straight up Air Force. As they always say, you don't work.
Air Force, baby. Yeah, man. So I was like, I was so happy you came in. That was a blessing for me. Bruh. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Hey, all day. I got you, baby. I got you.
So talking about you being in the Air Force though, man, when you came in, look, I don't think they understand, man. You came in straight from basic training to I don't even know if you went to A school. You went straight to the Presidential Honor Guard, right?
Yeah. It was out of 3,000 troops. You know what I mean? They only chose 15, and you know, I was one of the 15.
Bro, 15 out of 3,000 out of basic training.
Yeah. God is good, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey,
favor,
look, man.
baby.
That's that Gifford, man. That's that Gifford in you. That's all.
All day, man. All day. Good stuff, man. For real.
Favor. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. So like, so you not only made it to that part, right? So you still
Yeah.
basically you were trying out the whole time, right?
Yeah, you're competing, man. It's you get in there and it's like if you don't make the cut, they send you back out into the regular Air Force. Like it's like go start over. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You ain't the cut, you ain't good enough. You know, and it's a lot of cats that happened to, you know what I mean, that came in with me and like, you know, you come in as a band of brothers, you know, all of y'all come in as newbies. And just a couple of cats, man, that got their bags packed and went back to the regular military, man. And then it was pretty cool because you still got to see them. They were still on the base, man. They tried to keep them local, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, just to go from being up here, you know what I mean, as the top 1% of the military, the Air Force, and, you know, being on dignitary, you know, marches, you know what I mean? I did the Reagan funeral, you know, I stood on the cordon for, you know, Bush, you know, and doing all those things, and it's like then all of a sudden it's like, you don't make the cut no more. You got to go.
Right.
Now you got to sit back and watch everybody on TV and your homies out there, you know, holding it down, man. So yeah, it was definitely a dog eat dog world, man.
Yeah.
You came in slipping, yeah, you was out, bro.
Oh man.
And I did that 4 years, 4.5 years.
So what's your regular tour for something like that?
The regular, I mean, they give you, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know what it is now, but it was like 2 years. You know what I mean? Special duty, regular special duty time frame, about 2 years. And then, you know, you cross train. But, you know, they gave us an extension because I went from just being in the Presidential Honor Guard to going to the drill team, which, you know, travels the globe. Like we went to England, we went to Canada, like, yo, we've been all over, the U.S., you know, traveling, performing for schools, you know what I mean? As kind of like the recruiting force for the Air Force.
Right. Yeah, so I know you came to Norfolk when we was there.
Yeah.
I missed it, man. I was like, what? He's in Norfolk?
Yo, my sis showed up for me, man. She had me nervous, man.
Yeah, man. But that's something that I always wanted to see you perform, man. I mean, I got to see like videos and clips, but I never actually got to see you perform live, man. That's something that you know, we do have our branch rivalries, but when it comes down to it, you know, every branch, we love each other and we're there to take care of each other.
Oh, for sure. Yes, sir. Sir.
All right, Steve-O says, I'm surprised you got there. I know the Army Honor Guard has a height limit, too metrically advantaged. Vertically advantaged. And then Jill Junkie says, what advice would you offer to a young person interested in serving?
I mean, yeah, definitely, you know what I mean, to Steve-O, it's definitely, I'm sitting down. I'm about 6'2", 300 pounds.
Yeah,
So,
Steve-O, he's taller than me.
Yeah.
He's a little bit bigger than me. But
just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, size don't mean nothing. I'm trying to tell you, I would not mess with this dude. Look, I'm trying to tell you, man, this dude is lethal. Look, right here. This is Steven Seagal, the chocolate version right here.
Look, bro, he knows firsthand.
Oh yeah.
Steve-O knows firsthand. It's Inspector Nacho that I gotta show one of these days. I gotta show Inspector Nacho because he keep talking about he want to put me to sleep and all these things. I'm like, I give out free naps for fun.
Man, straight up, free naps. Yo. Hey, I still feel like, man, hey, when I'm out there in the street, I say I go get my big brother. Y'all keep playing. Like, look. Hey, he'll lock y'all up, man.
Look, Inspector Nacho says he can take me. He said, let's go, old man. He just be trying to keep me on my feet. That's all it is. He know what he's doing.
It, man.
He just trying to keep me
iron
on my feet.
Iron. Oh yeah.
Look. Car Fanatic said I heard Uncle Tay was a ninja. I am a ninja. That's hush hush. Man. That's top secret though.
So,
only
that's
people in
top
here
secret.
can know that.
Hey. Yes, sir. Uncle Tay got some skills, man. He took it just like our dad, man. He knew all kinds of stuff. Jiu-jitsu, judo, like every art that you could pick up, man. Like Dad knew it, and that just was a driving force for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we were into Van Damme and all these guys back then, and you know, so that we had our own little superhero in the house, you know, it was dope.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He said, Steve-O said that I whooped his butt a few times using other verbiage. Steve-O also said, "Be careful, Inspector Nacho." Look, and then Trey says he likes Sensei Travis or like Sensei Travis. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Trey. So I really learned straight from Dad, because you know he was the driving factor, but I couldn't do kicks, man. So that was your dad. He can kick like crazy. So you remember we used to have those big old Royal Rumbles in the back?
Yeah.
We would fight everybody. We'd be like, "Yo, hey, get everybody together. We're gonna have this huge Royal Rumble. We're gonna fight." And we were out there fighting. And most of the times it ended up being me and Mario at the end fighting. And I knew if I stay at the end of his kicks, he gonna tear me up because he could kick real good. So I had to stay in close to him so the kicks couldn't be as lethal, man. But look, all of those fights prepared us for life that was coming afterwards, right?
Yeah, bro. Straight up, man. We had us ready to go. We stayed ready, man.
We stayed ready. Look, we fought gangs, man.
Bro, straight up. I'm trying to tell you, 3 strong. I'm trying to get
3 strong against a whole gang. While our friends
watch.
And they were gonna watch our baby brother get beat up. Now I know this joker got a mouth on him, but you don't let no kid get jumped, right?
Yeah.
You don't let no kid get jumped. So the Gifford 3
3 strong, baby. 3 strong, man.
We whipped them jokers up, and a grown up almost got his butt whooped too, trying to jump in. Like, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
You better break camp. You better pop smoke, old man. You about to get your feelings hurt.
Look, so you roll up, you get rolled out of here, man.
Hey, you grabbed the roll, and then I sent Marcus butt home, and it was just me and you out there handling the business.
Out there getting it, man. I'm trying to say, they couldn't handle it, bro. They couldn't handle it. They thought since we went to church, man, we were church boys, and we was soft.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
They couldn't handle it.
Look, they said that, hey, David wasn't no punk, man. That's
straight
all I'm
up.
saying.
That's all. Hey, that's all you gotta say, man. Holla at King David, man.
That's what I'm saying. Look, he couldn't build the temple for a reason. There's too much blood on his hand.
Man, out there murking folks,
he was murking them left and right. They be like, that boy, he a church boy. Yeah, I got a church boy for you.
It's straight up.
Hey, I'm saved, not soft, brother. Saved, not soft.
They don't ever get it confused.
Don't get it confused, man. Hey, like jelly beans, the Jew junkie used to say, don't make me take out my Bible backpack.
Yo, I like that one, Jam.
Look, hey, don't make me take it off, because I don't know if they can get it back on once you take it off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So I've been spinning my wheels in one spot, brother. So I'm gonna give you this opportunity, man. So tell us about your you had a couple different businesses that you invested in. So what are you doing right now, man? What's your stuff? It was on the ads page, but I want you to talk about it.
Well, I mean, right now, you know, as y'all don't really know, I've been in personal training for the last 15 years. You know what I mean? It's just something that I fell into that was just second nature, man. I connected with it, and me being a people person, it was easy to, you know, just develop relationships and build on, you know what I mean, changing lives and, you know, building lifestyles. So the little that digital card that you got is of my personal trainer company. It's called Real Gifts, you know, and I'm the owner operator, you know, through my LLC. I've had it for a couple of years now. I'm really just getting back into it because I was doing my contracting thing for a long time over Afghanistan and, you know, Iran and all those places, you know, chasing that coin. Yeah. But now I'm home as a full-time student, you know what I mean, getting my bachelor's degree in business.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You know, I had to follow behind my big brother, follow behind you, my sister, even my mom, Duke's got her degree. So I said, look here, man, I got to get my life together.
Let's go.
But yeah, man, it's, you know the crazy thing, man, you ever heard of failing forward? You know what I mean? Like, instead of failing and being stuck in you know, in one place and being miserable about your failure, you know what I mean? You learn from those things. And You know, I tried to open up business before, but all of my businesses coincide right when COVID happened. You know what I mean? And it was like the launch, and you know what I mean. I'm amped, I'm pumped, and it's like everything is just it's coming together. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling real brolic about it. Like, yeah, I'm out, I'm advertising, and then it's just being with my supplier fell through. You know, everything just started falling through like a domino effect, man. And it kind of took a few of my businesses that I had going. You know, supplementation business, apparel line, which was Street Lux apparel for working out, and then I had, you know, my top hat of gear. You know what I mean? Which is just a comfortable wear. You know, hoodies, you know, fitteds, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. So, you know what I mean, I was just trying to take the skill that I have on a normal basis and just give it to the world. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a very unique individual. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I do have to give credit to my big homie over here. Say, you know what I mean? He always taught me originality, man.
Yeah.
Like not to be on the bandwagon, like, you know, stand on your own too. You know what I mean? Regardless if it was in the streets, in the school, you know what I mean? He always taught me to stand up on my own too, man. And, you know, everybody will respect you for it. So, you know, I just rock with it, man. I rock with it. But man, it's business is very finicky. It's very finicky, man. And if you don't hit the right wave, you don't make the right connections or the right networking, it can fall through the cracks.
Right.
So what I'm doing now is I'm getting my paperwork, I'm getting my degree, I'm learning the background information, you know, that I need to know about a business. And then I'm gonna tackle it again, man.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yes,
that's awesome because it's you know, one of the things that I was reading a quote, really big into like quotes and stuff like that because, you know, some of it they got it from life experience or someone else's life experience, right?
Yes, sir.
And so the quote that I was reading, and I'm paraphrasing it, was basically that when you experience something and you fail at it and you go back into it, you're not going back into it fresh. You're going back into it with experience.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I've heard it, I've seen it before, but I was reading it again just recently, and that thing hit me different. It was like, that makes sense, man. So that's why, you know, when you fail, it's not really failing. You know what I mean?
No.
It's not really failing. You only fail if you stop at that opportunity. But if you get back up and then you go back into that thing and you attack it again, you know, you got a different strategy this time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's good, man. And, you know, you've always been doing things. Like I said, I thought you was gonna be in somebody's hospital with your white smock on and your document protector, your pocket protectors. Paging Dr. Mario, you know, and like not even in there like opening people up. That's too dirty. Like this dude was clean. And so to see you go and do, you know, all the military and then contracting and just stuff that I'm just like, what the heck, Mario? Mario was out there. Oh my God! Like, dude, it's hot over there. You didn't like the sweat.
I'm sorry. I still don't like the sweat. Tell you, I'm trying to tell you, man. That's I'm not way getting dirty, man. I'm still the same way.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to say, hey, real quick. You remember how when it used to get a little misty outside, and we would take the plastic bags and tie them around our new kicks, you know, to walk to the school bus. Yeah, man. That's still me. Like I'm still the same way.
Look, daddy smells good. All right, Trey. Well, they said it's no age out there. That's right, Steve-O. Jill Junkie, it will be greater later. No wagon riders here. She loves it. You fall down 7 times, get up 8. Absolutely.
Get up 8, baby. Yes,
absolutely. Sir. Got to.
Yeah.
So Mario, talk to me about dancing, man. You have become a very phenomenal. I know you got some knee replacements and all this other crazy stuff. You got the bionic leg over there because you don't know how to stop and pause. But dude, man, you are a phenomenal dancer, brother. Talk to me about dancing and then some of the places that dancing has taken you and people you've met.
Yo, man, as always, man, I got to take it back to the root foundation. You know what I mean? I remember being up in the tents in Nuremberg, Germany, man, trying to get a sneak peek of the crew. You know what I mean? Big Mark, Tay, you know what I mean? Like all my big homies at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm in there trying to peek and see that little 1-2 step, and
We
I
was
go
getting
downstairs and say, yo, Mark, let me just, trying to get Marcus to show him that I know the move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt like the little dude outside of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal when he was out there watching. That's how I used to feel. So yeah, man, watching you and the big homies, man, like do y'all dance thing, and then Dad, his breakdancing thing, like pop locking and you know what I mean, all this sort of stuff, and it just gave me a sense of just rhythm, man. Like I love dance. It's just a total expression.
Right.
Like you can express every emotion that you have through a move, man, a finger wave or a pop, or you know what I mean, crump dancing. Crump dancing was my thing, man. Like when it first came out, bro, like I was hip. Like I swear I was in there with tight eyes in the basement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I was with. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was brawling with it. I was a beast with it, man. I loved it.
Yeah.
But dancing, man, like I remember when we were in Belgium dancing. So you remember that?
Yeah.
Like and at barbecues dancing, and like I'm over in Russia dancing.
Oh
you
yeah.
Feel me? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Over there getting it in, and over in Kyrgyzstan, you know what I mean? I'm out there dancing, and it's just, man, when the music gets to going, bro, I don't care. I'm 300 pounds. Bad knees, bad back, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna just say this: y'all can get served, man. Like don't let it fool you, man. Don't let it fool you, man. I still got about a good hot 5 minutes of energy.
Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need. Kill them off real quick.
Real quick, man.
Be like, that's it. It's a wrap.
That's it, man. I'm trying to serve you up, give you a hug, tell you God bless you, man, and go about your business, man.
Yeah. Brother. Absolutely, man. So did you get a chance to meet any famous people while you out there dancing?
Man, you know what? It's crazy because we were in Afghanistan, you know what I mean, and everybody just knew me as a big guy, you know what I mean? Oh, he the big guy, he work out, blah blah blah. Man, but Genuine, him and his boys came, and Tyrese was there, you know what I mean, and it was a couple other heavy hitters there. They came over for the USO tour thing.
Okay.
Man, and they called me out on the stage, man. Man, I got the boogieing out there, bro. Yo, they was like, whoa, what is the security and the get some, man?
The security dancer, what the heck, man?
Yeah. I said, look, man, come on, man. Don't do me. DSGB, baby. We get it in. Real.
Down South Georgia boy. Come on.
Yes, sir. We get it in. But yeah, man, I definitely ran into a lot of people, man, especially up in the DC scene. I was up there for a couple of years, stationed up there, and man, you being out there in the Club Dream, and I ran into AI dancing, bro.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you that. Yeah, man. But yeah, I had a blast.
What was the deal with Usher? Was that you that he was talking about you doing a choreography or something like that at one point?
Nah, that would be my dream, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, Usher is my guy. Yeah, I seen that sis got to go to the Las Vegas joint.
Yeah, we went.
I
was physically there, but I wasn't mentally there. I couldn't stand it. I was wigging out.
Yo, too many people.
Too many people in the position. They had me boxed in.
Okay,
man.
My
brain was just fried. I couldn't think of anything else.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, definitely. That's why I avoid those type of sceneries, man. But Usher. Yes, Usher.
Look, that's what she was saying the whole time, the whole 2 days before we got there. Usher.
Yeah.
It just random too.
ATR.
I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yo. She popped around the corner. I'm with you, sis. I'm with you. Hey, y'all don't judge me, man. Usher's my guy, man. He's definitely my guy. he's definitely influenced me a lot, man. He keeps me like he's old school enough to you know what I mean, still get that respect, man. I
Right.
can't get jiggy, but I can't get down with these new cats, man. Like not at
Yeah.
all.
No.
Yeah.
No. All right, bro. We're gonna change it up. So,
What's up?
if you can change 3 things in the world, what would they be?
3 things in the world. If I could change 3 things in the world. First thing I would like to change is how it still feels like they're trying to take God out of the school system. It still feels like, you know what I mean, they're trying to just have a whole null and void with spirituality, period, man. And you know, having God in the mix is the only thing that's gonna keep us, you know what I mean, keep us going, keep us in the correct boundaries. Like, you know what? People forget these other civilizations, they died, man. Like they was thriving. Like they was popping, they was doing their thing, but as soon as they took God out of the picture, yo, they done, man. They done. And I think we need that stability, man.
Right.
So I would definitely get God back into the school system even for the young folks. If you grown and you want to do what you want to do, more power to you. You know what I mean? Kick rocks, keep pressing. But for the kids, man, like we have to give them a standard, bro. We have to give them a standard, man.
Yeah.
2, I would definitely have some kind of support collab, you know, system for men, African American men. I have a passion for building up, you know what I mean, our people, man. And I'm gonna just say this: I'm not, you know, black fist with a pick back of the head, like, you know what I mean, you know, power fist, and that's not me. I love all God's people, but I feel like us men, they're making us feel like masculinity is wrong, it's illegal. You can't be a real man in today's society,
right,
without being judged, without being criticized. You know what I mean? Without, you know, feeling like, you know, we aren't the norm anymore.
Yeah.
Feel me? Real men aren't the norm, especially men that are built in God's image and standing up and you know, rocking out for Jesus. You know, we're not. It's not enough of us. So that's one thing I would love to change, man, is to definitely bring God back into masculinity and show them that it's love, man. We are God's love lyrics on 2 legs, man. And that's not my, you know, I read that somewhere, but that's what
I like it. I like it. I love it.
Yeah. And the third thing, man, this social media stuff, bro. I wish it had a taper on it, man. Like some type of, you know what I mean, age limit requirement, because, you know, this TikTok thing. TikTok is popping. It's popping right now, and I hope, you know what I mean, if I ever get a TikTok and to do business, y'all don't, you know, shun me. But the thing that TikTok have these kids out here doing, Tay, is baffling, bro. It has you really scared to even, you know, hey, look good. Appreciate you, fam. But yeah, man, it really has you scared to allow your kids to be. You remember when we were outside, we would play outside till the street lights came on?
Oh, absolutely.
And as long as we made it home by a certain, you know, beat the street, mama, y'all come on in. Everybody in the house. Social media have you so turned. And these Amber Alerts and kids wanted to be grown-ups, and yo, this whole internet, you know, wave has just destroyed childhood, man. Yeah. It's not, you can't be a kid anymore, man. So I would definitely change that.
Yeah, that's good stuff, bro. Let's see, we got some comments. We got a first-time viewer, SB Texas 254, bro.
SB, what's good?
So I'm assuming you watching from Texas, SB.
That's my guy.
We got Jay McKinnon. She says, preach. She saw Usher in concert when he was at his prime. Lord, I'm gonna take that Lord as you're a fan too.
Yo, say, SB used to see me serve these cats in DC. Man, I'm trying to tell you. I used to give it to him, man. Hey, we would be in the club and I would murk him, bro. I'm trying to night. Everybody go home.
Everybody go. You ready to go night?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah,
Steve-O said, you saying, John, have you been to the Philly area?
Yo, to be honest with you, man, I'm a son of the nation, man. I've been all over, man. But I have family in Philly. You know what I mean? And you know, we rock out up there. We rock out tough up there. So yeah.
Look, Inspector Nacho says that Papa Gift is gonna get a TikTok. If it was up to him, I would already have a TikTok.
Yeah.
That's Corporal Mustache, man. Shout out to Corporal Mustache, man. This dude.
Yeah, what's poppin', Corporal Mustache?
He seen something that I was not trying to see and I was not trying to do, and he was like, "Come on, just let me do it. Just let me do it. Just say the word." And I didn't even get to say the word good. I turned around, them jokers like, "We're gonna take that as a yes."
Got it. Let's go.
They was out there making accounts and stuff. They came in back, briefed me. I felt like how we used to do with Grandma and be like, "Here you go, Grandma, check it out. Look, the phone, you touch right here." You know, I was like, I felt like the old. Not saying Grandma is bad, right? I'm just saying like I was dating.
Yeah.
And hey, look, man, shout out to that dude. Shout out to him and shout out to Laxative, who's not on tonight. And
yes, sir.
Man, hey, I might end up on TikTok. Who knows?
Hey, man, go on, keep it popping, Tay. Hey, become global with it. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just trying to get the word out there, trying to give everybody who's trying to say something, platform to say it on without having to be like, all right, here we go. We're going to talk about what I want to talk about, and we're going to talk about how I want to talk about it.
Yeah, man. Tell them we ain't corny over here, man.
No, man. You can't put me in no box, man.
Nah, bro, nah.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I will take one step back. Hey, look, I do take and I appreciate all of the, I was going to say AAR comments, but I'm going to not be military, and I'm going to say your constructive criticism. I appreciate it. And one guy told me, he posted on my YouTube channel, he was like, the promos, bro, they too long. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I got you. So if you guys noticed, I didn't start the promos out like 3 years ago today. I started the promos at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I got to see how fast can I get the promos through before we come on. So truth be told, the reason I had the promos was because the soldiers was asking me to go live, and I would start it up and I would never go live. I would get on there, but I would never push the thing. And so I was like, you know what? If I open this up and I say, okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I would have to click it, promo start. Once that thing gets to where it's 7, I have to go live. So it was my way of making me commit without
forcing your own hand
immediately.
Yeah.
And then I realized that doing that, man, I had another platform to where when people come out, they can actually see, the small businesses. We talk about people that are having, mental health issues and different things like that. That's on there, putting out those resources. So I think it's a great thing. But if you guys do have constructive criticism for me, hey, give it to me. But the one thing I won't do is I'm not gonna not be me, and I don't want my guests to not be themselves. So,
man, I love it, man. Keep it 100 always, bro. Always.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So you gave me 3 things, man. If you could change one thing in the past, what would it be?
Yo, if I could change one thing in the past, I would change my knowledge about investing.
Okay.
Like I would literally go back to the early 2K and pick up this investing thing, and that's before even Amazon, like all these heavy hitters who's out there, they bumping right now, but we kind of got behind. We way behind. Right. You know what I mean? I know cats that are still living off of investing in Bitcoin back off in the cut, and they're still eating, just chilling, right, because they invested early. But for us back in that time, investing wasn't for us. You know what I mean? When I say us, I mean us minorities. It was unless you knew somebody that got you in on it.
Right.
You feel me? So But yeah, if I could change anything, it would be I love that financial literacy and investing. I would love to be up on investing, man. Like that's something that I'm trying to learn now. You know, as we know, you and I know, we talk about investing and crypto and you know what I mean, mutual funds, IRAs, you know, all this stuff, you know what I mean, that is here to help us create generational wealth.
Yeah.
And I'm about that.
Hey, that's good, bro, because that's one of the things that I would go back and change too. Hey, look, Trey says, no, SB says we shut the club down. Jill Junkie says, let's go. Trey said, Uncle Tay ninja moves on TikTok. You might have something there, Trey. You might have something there. I might have to do some ninja moves on TikTok, man. I'd be like a Master Ken on that junk. I'd be like, let me show y'all this. This is the dead touch. Look, Jill Junkie says, keep it all the way, gift. McKinnon says, laugh out loud, AR comments. And who expecting Nacho says he was coming into the office saying, why you ain't go live for a week, I swear. He was. Them is facts. He would come in there and I could see it on his face like, are you gonna go live? And it came to the point like, sorry, you gonna go live?
Yeah,
like, yes, I am going live. I promise I'm gonna go live. And I had to. Let's see. Jewel Junkie says, Inspector Nacho, boom. McKinnon says, yes, the younger generation needs financial literacy.
Yes, sir.
Inspector Nacho, stay true to what keeps people coming. Absolutely. Facts from Jewel Junkie is start in school. Yes. Yeah. All right, so brother, give me one of your most memorable experiences from anywhere you want to pick it from. Most memorable experiences.
Believe it or not, one of my most memorable experiences is in Afghanistan. We had a suicide bomber attack. You know what I mean? We was getting lit up. You know, anybody that's ever been out to Afghanistan, shout out, big ups. You know what I mean, for going out there and holding it down. It's definitely real. You know what I mean? It's real sticky out there. But yeah. I remember us getting attacked one evening and it was just, the sky was just red, you know what I mean? And I swear it was just so much shrapnel and fire. And I'm laying up under, you know, I'm gonna just say tank.
Okay.
On one of the tanks. I'm laying up under the tank and I'm looking up at the sky. Rain, fire just coming in. And I'm thinking, Lord Jesus, I never thought I would see the day that I was actually at war. You know, when you're living on the edge of fight or flight and live or die, it definitely gives you a different perspective.
Right. Absolutely.
So that right there, I think that was, you know, also gave me a lot of PTSD. You know what I mean? So, but it definitely woke me up to what life is really about, man. And that's the one thing I say, you know, that definitely changed the game for me.
Yeah, bro. I had when I was in Balad, man. When I was there and I saw you actually.
Anaconda.
Yeah, Anaconda. I don't remember what that gun is called, but you know the one that sprays when the incoming is coming.
Yeah.
Bro, we was next.
C-Ram.
Yeah. That thing came out of nowhere and we're just like. Even though it wasn't right pointed at us, but we were close enough to that thing to where when it went off and it was shooting, trying to catch the incoming.
Yeah, bro.
It felt like we were getting hit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Man, it had your heart pumping Kool-Aid straight up.
Real.
Bro.
It's like Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you hear weird noises and stuff like that afterwards, you know, it changes, right? It changes you as a person. You have to learn how to deal with life after something like that. So
yeah, man. Yeah, and it just shows you what type of person you are, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think I'm going into, you know, something that you're gonna ask me, but one of the favorite things I heard.
Go ahead.
It was from Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? He was saying like everybody got a game plan, you know what I mean, until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
You know, that switches up the game, man. That changes everything. And I take that mentality with life.
Yeah.
Like we all say, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, you know what I mean? And this is, you know, X, Y, and Z. But it's a life, punches you in the face and you realize that all your plans aren't going to work out,
Right.
you know what I mean? You see what type of person you are, man. Like some of us, we persevere. We're full of grit. You know what I mean? And we out there, we getting at it. Other people's, they fold, man.
Yeah.
They fold when they get punched in the face, bro.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah.
And you know that to follow that up, Jill Junkie says, pray like whoa. Yes, gotta stay humble.
Yeah.
But to follow that up, man, I think, you know, when Mike Tyson said that, he said it in the context of being a boxer, right? But
Yeah.
it's basically he was talking about life. Well,
Yeah.
what's the significance of a boxer getting in the ring with a plan to get punched in the face, right? As long as they make it through that round, they may get back to that corner shell shocked, right? But
Like, whoa.
when you get back to that corner, you have a corner man and a coach
Yeah.
that's telling you, okay, you took that first punch. You didn't respond like we trained. I need you to bob and weave. I need you to stay away from his haymaker, okay?
Yeah.
So you and that's the importance of people, right? When we have people in our lives that, you know, we don't always understand. You don't want to hear, you know, you're not doing something while you're in the middle of the fight, right? Like one of the things that I've learned is that once you get punched in the face and you go shell shocked, you don't always hear the noise around you.
No,
you can
not
see
at all.
you can see the lips moving and the people screaming, but you don't hear them. And so sometimes we have to that coach, that life coach, mentor, that person that's there with you, they have to go out there and grab you and bring you and walk you back to that corner and be like, hey, look, hey, listen to me, slap you in the face a little bit, like, hey, get you smelling salt. Hey,
Focus,
hey, look, are you with me? Are you here? Are you present right now? And so in life, we have to do that. So sometimes we're going to be the ones getting the punches, and sometimes we're going to be the ones that's in the corner saying, hey, focus, listen to my voice.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that, man.
And
so
so
I love that.
I love that part about Mike Tyson. He's him saying that, but then being able to add that other part onto it, because we have so many people. The football player that just took his life, was it Vincent Jackson?
Yo, I didn't know nothing about it, man.
He was he's a good football player. They said he was doing well, you know, all these different things. And then they found out he had been in a hotel room for like 5 days before they found that fool in there dead. Eric,
That's tragic, man.
You didn't even hear anything about it, but what did they all say? Oh, he was doing well. His business is doing well. And this is doing well. But Brandon Marshall, Chad Ochocinco, Fred, and Channing, they have this show called I Am Athlete. If you guys get a chance to check it out, I'm giving them a free plug. But if you get a chance to check it out, check those guys out, man. So one of the things that they do talk about is, you know, just mental health, checking in on people. We don't always do that.
Wow, man, I'm trying to tell you.
We don't always do that. And I can, y'all, this is my real brother. This is my brother. And one of the things that we are known for in our family is we could go for a long time without calling and talking, and and it's not like, oh, we don't love each other, because we love each other like wholeheartedly. But we don't like to sit on the phone and just be
straight up.
All right. But when we do get on the phone, we're on the phone for a long time. It's like, yo, we don't have enough time. Oh my God. But the importance of it is this: is when you do have people that's like us, and we don't reach out all the time. If you think about, I'm gonna tell you this, y'all know I don't get super spiritual. I'm not religious. I hate religion. I'm a believer. And one of the things that I love about being a believer is that the greatest commandment is to love your neighbors as yourself. And what does that mean? That means that I don't care if I don't like this person, I still love that person. And that says a lot, right? Because I might not like them or care for the things that they do or did, but I still care enough about them to check on them and to follow up with them and to be like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything all right? You've been off. You haven't been yourself. Is everything okay? And we have to make it a point to do that. because, as Mario Rio
Yes,
H30
sir.
always
Yes,
says,
sir.
he said, we all we got.
All we got, baby.
We all we got. So if that's the case, we got to make sure that we doing that checkup and that follow up on each other. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
All right, give us your one life lesson.
One life lesson. I would have to say, keep your feet moving, man. Like, stay on your toes, man. Like, one thing, I mean, life is definitely it's gonna have some surprises, man. It's gonna have some setbacks. It's gonna have some, disappointments, some pluses, some negatives, pros and cons, man. But if you keep your feet moving, you'll definitely make it through each and every situation. You know what I mean? Like my big bro was just saying, we never claim to be religious. We have a relationship with God and we're believers. And standing on a firm foundation, man, it keeps you moving. Going back to the boxing metaphor, man, hey, you gotta keep your feet moving, man. You can't keep moving, bro. You gotta keep your feet moving, man. Straight up. Like that's something I truly believe in, and I'm not one to ever like people can get in mundane situations, they can get stagnant, and you know what I mean, just I don't know, man. Like I'm always a mover, bro. Like I keep my feet going. You know what I mean? If I'm going shuffling side to side, or but I'm never going backwards. You know what I mean? I'm always moving forward. Yeah.
All right, give us a leadership lesson that you can leave us with.
A leadership lesson, man. Yo, I'm a steal this from my bro. Lead from the front. Lead from the front. That is one thing. When I heard my bro say it, man, it was just, it kind of just, it light bulb. Like leaders, you know what I mean? They take well, most leaders that I've experienced, they are dictators. They like to say, do this, do that, you know what I mean? But they never lead you, you know what I mean? And teach you how to do these things. Right. So one day you can be in that spot and lead other people down that path. You know what I mean? But so, yeah, lead from the front, man. Like we gotta stop gaslighting our generation, man. Stop gaslighting our people, and you know what I mean. Actually lead them and show them that there is a way, man. There is a way.
Yeah, don't give them the emperor's new clothes deal, man.
Yeah.
Oh, your new robe is amazing, emperor.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You are naked, sir. You don't have on any clothes. You are naked. Or as my mentor used to always say, you call the baby ugly. If it's an ugly baby, call that joker ugly. Let them know. Don't be like, oh, it's cute. Oh, look at it. What is it? No, that's an ugly baby.
Yeah.
Hey, that's an ugly baby.
He grow into it, man.
To it. Hey, the ugly duckling turned into the swan, right? Hey,
straight up.
You lead, and leading. I think people get it confused with leading. Is that it's not a dictatorship. There's so many different variations, and you can't lead two people the same way all the time. You're gonna have if you're a parent and you got more than one kid, you're leading. You know for a fact you have to lead different for each one of those kids. One kid, you may have to knock that joker out daily. You may have to strangle one of them. One of them, you just got to elevate your voice. Another one, you just got to point at them and give them the look.
That's
other one, you don't have to do anything.
None. They smooth selling, man.
They just good to go. And it's just, that's what leadership is. Sometimes you got to get at you got to yell and elevate, and you got to make them do some push-ups. But this is the thing, right? Don't lead from your chair. That's what Mario was saying. You lead out there. You get out there with them. I think one of the things that Jewel Junkie, I never paid attention. I didn't do things. We had a great example of leadership. Dad was like amazing leader. I seen this dude dust soldiers off, and they would still be at the house.
Man, straight up.
And he was combat armed, so people be like, "Oh, you're the only reason you got like that because you're medical." I'm like, no, I know a bunch of combat arms guys who didn't have to curse their people out,
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to curse them out at all. They didn't have to use, I'm not saying if that's the way, you live your life how you feel you need to live your life. But this is the thing that got me, right? Because I used some language when I first came in after I had been out of the house for a little while, right?
I think we all did.
Oh, right? We all did. We
rite of passage.
Right. And so Chief Smith, man, shout out to Chief Smith, retired, CW5, man. He pulled me to the side and he was like, "Sir, you're a great leader. You are a great leader." And I was like, oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chief. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad somebody noticed that.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't do that. I felt like, oh wow, that's great. I really do. I looked up to the guy and, he said, however, with so many words in the English language,
man,
I was like, oh, he about to hit me with something. He about to hit me with some psychological, he about to hit me with the mentals. He's like, with so many words that you could use and formulate and piece together to say something that's so much more powerful and intellectual than what you are using right now. You're using with your soldiers. And now you're telling them that that's the way that you have to communicate as a leader. Let me ask you this. Would you say the same thing if the commander was in the room? If the first sergeant was in the room? What about if the president was in the room? And he's like, so are your soldiers less important than any of those people? And I was like, no, they're not less important, but they're less important. And he was like, I was like, no, they're not less important. You're right, Chief. You're right. You tricked me there. Jedi mind trick. They're not less important. They're just as important. So why would I have to change the way I talk when somebody else is in the room? I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't do that because you're going to slip eventually, right? And what if you got somebody's kids or their wife, their spouse, and all these other people that's around, and then now you got to tell your guys, hey, look, we have different people in the area. You shouldn't have to do that, right? So that's why I say it's not about my religion at all, because I don't have a religion. I hate religion, right? It's about being a professional and leading these guys in a way that I can say, I would treat you like I would treat the president. Okay. Yeah. Now they may have a more important position, but they're not more important to me, right? Yeah. Who to say? He's given me this speech before. Steve-O. Steve said he's
the same dang story.
I remember when you told me this the first time I was pushing, though. Made me think. He said, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he said the same daggone story. Yeah, Steve-O was pushing too. But you know what? Hey, every last one of these guys, when they go out and then they see it and they experience it, you know what they did? They came back to me and they said, I see and I hear what you were talking about. It sounds unprofessional, and I felt like they were disrespecting me when they was doing it. Like, we were here at the hospital, at the Navy hospital. At the hospital, bro. At the hospital. You walk in there, I walk into physical therapy, them jokers is flip-flamming it up. I'm like, oh, wow. You don't know if I'm a chief. You don't know if I'm a colonel. You don't know if I am the president. You just in here just cursing it up a storm, like, and they're not even E4, E5s.
Youngsters. It's just out here.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, and then it's every office. And it's not like, they stump their toe or they hit something, they say one random word. It's like strung together. It's like, I really care who's here. I'm just going to say and talk like I normally talk because I'm back on the block, and what are you going to do about it? So,
bro, that mentality, I can't stand that, bro. You don't put on a whole uniform, like you're in a service uniform, and you still moving like you out there in the sticks.
Right.
Stop it. Right. Like, stop it. You get your vernacular ability up. Like, learn something, read something.
Yep.
It just makes you feel like you're inadequate, man. Like you can't measure up to having a normal conversation or being able to express yourself without, that type of language, man. And it's it definitely takes your image and dump it in the toilet.
Yeah, man.
For real. So yeah. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. You gotta treat people the way you want to be treated. And as me, I don't want nobody cursing at me, trying to express themselves. Talk to me like a man. My dad told me I'm a man first.
I'm a man first.
I'm a man first. Hey, don't ever get it twisted.
Bruh. I think that's the only time I didn't threaten, but I told him, hey, check it out. I'm a man first.
Yep.
I need to maintain that same energy when I get to your office. And
Same energy,
tell me
man.
the same way you just said it over the phone. That's all I need you to do, is to sound like you just sounded tough guy on this phone. And then we can take off our tops, we can remove this rank, and we can go out here and talk like men. We can talk like men.
Get to it.
Because guess what? It don't save you. It don't save you. That's why, look, as a leader, you have to lead people like that. You have to lead people and motivate them. That's why leadership is being able to motivate people to do something that has to be done anyway, right?
Exactly.
And you want them to want to do it for you. You want them to want to do it for you, right?
Do it. Yeah.
You know you've become a great leader when your subordinates have taken accountability of you, when they ownership of you. That's my sergeant, that's my tech sergeant, that's my sergeant major, that's my first sergeant, that's my ops NCO. When they're doing that, you have stepped into a position of leadership. They love you. They want to make sure that you don't fail, because they know you're not going to let them fail.
Facts, man. You spitting all facts, bro.
And look, they say, Steve-O said, Mom, I don't know what you mean. I still curse. He said, it changed your vernacular forever. Jewel Junkie, respect is the minimum. Steve-O, you know when you went home on leave that time, you said people was talking to you like, they was like, man, you changed. You weren't cursing as much as you was before. Ashtray mouth.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
Woodline, baby. Hey guys, Mom says she is proud of you both and loves y'all tremendously. Love you too, Mama.
I love you too, Mom.
The system is preventing her from commenting. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Mama. But we love you. Hope you enjoying the show. I'm gonna have to look. She gonna be the next guest.
Oh man, get Mom on here, man.
She didn't know we're gonna have a talk about the Dream Center. Shout out to the Dream Center.
Dream Center, yes.
Shout out to the Dream Center, man. Doing great things out there, man. All right, bro, we coming to the end. You done made it almost all the way through, man.
Yeah.
All right, give me 3 great leaders in your book.
Oh man, that's Kate, man. My first of all, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is the all-time number one.
Absolutely,
man. He is the MVP of my life, straight up. You know what I mean? You know what? It's not too many people that, like people say Gandhi or Martin Luther King and Michael X, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like for me personally, if you haven't affected me personally in my life, I look at you as a figure, but you're not important to, you're not my top. You know what I mean?
Right. You're
not my guy. So I would have to say, my Lord and Savior. First of all, I gotta say my mom. My mom is mad dope. Mom, I love you. Like, she is just a queen, a rock star, my ace boom. Like, my mom is mad dope. And for everybody that, have great relationships with their moms, man, big ups to you, man. It's a beautiful thing. And, of course, dad and mom go hand in hand. They, and then I would have to say you, Tay. You know what I mean? And I'm not just putting on, I'm not gaslighting because I'm on your show. You know what I mean? I'm being 100. I think I told you this before, man. Like, when dad passed away, you know what I mean? You became like our dad. You became that male standard for us. And, I'm 4 years behind you. So, you know what I mean? Dad passed when I was still in the military, but I was still young, man. I was legit out there. You know what I mean? Like you said, you get out the house, you start popping your gum, you feeling yourself, you got a little coin in your pocket, you know what I mean? And, you're lost. You know what I mean? You don't really have any guidance. And, you know what I mean? Just knowing that I can hit my brother up and talk to him and we can chop it up, and you know what I mean? And it was just a blessing, man. So yeah, that's my top 3 right there, man.
All right, man.
Straight up. Yes, sir.
Look, it's always an honor to be in the conversation with one. I'm not in the conversation with Jesus, right? But with mom and dad, that's awesome, bro. You have expressed it before, and I appreciate. I'm just glad that I am available, and I always pray that I'm given the right things to say, and the guidance and the wisdom, man. Because it's not. I don't believe that. I'm not an old person at all. I'm young. I just turned 21. I'm just legal to drink.
Yeah.
I'm just legal. I'm just there. So, all those older folks out there.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know, but yeah, man, it's such a blessing to be able to, and I really do appreciate, because you'll hit me with some questions sometimes, and I'm like, look, I have to pray about it before I answer, and I always do. Like so I have you, and I have other people, salt and pepper, like soldiers. Like this, Steve-O was one of my soldiers when I was the first sergeant, right? And he would come into the office with life situations.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can give him my machismo male opinion, or I can pray about it and make sure that I'm giving him real life lessons and wisdom, guidance, right? And there's times when we'll laugh and we'll joke, and I say, oh, this and that. But then when I look into their faces and they say, serious, it's a seriousness. We're not joking. I know it's time for me to dig deep and, just, do a silent prayer and make sure that what I'm telling them is coming. I'm making sure I'm connected to my source, so that what I'm giving them is quality information, and it's not just something that Marte Gifford is deciding he's going to give somebody. No.
Yeah.
All right, so you gave us your quote already. You ready for this rapid fire?
Hey, let's get it.
All right, so if you don't know, for y'all's first time being on the show, on the rapid fire, what happens is you get an opportunity to be a part of the show. Nothing wrong with the old soul papa. One of us got to be the adult. I'm not old. I am young. Jill Junkie. Shout out to the Jill Junkie, where they add style to your smile. $5 at a time. Y'all check her out, JillJunkie.com. Steve-O, once on some real stuff, you were a true second dad to me during a time in my life when I needed some guidance and someone to keep me balanced, and I will be forever grateful for that. Hey, man, Steve-O, look, you have said something that is one of the things that really, Mario, you can attest to this. How many brothers and sisters do we have that were not from our parents?
Man, I swear, bro. Like, we would have millions. I swear, they out there.
We got brothers and sisters that are, and they're our brothers and sisters. And I'm like, they take care of us. They take care of us, and it's hands down, no questions asked, because our dad was their spiritual father, was their military father. And so me learning from him, man, that's all I wanted to be able to take care of people like he did. And I wanted to take care of people so that it would return to my kids if they decide to serve. And hopefully I grew leaders that would take that same mentality and take care of their soldiers the same way that you were taken care of. So
that's beautiful, man.
They I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna share this with you guys. Where is it? I have my cards when I left, all of them. So Steve-O was part of my A team, and they made me cards. They wrote down, they hand wrote cards, notes to me when I PCS, because they were, one, just like Inspector Nacho is trying to keep me from going. They were not trying to have me leave Germany. They was like, no, you cannot go. Who said it? We did not approve that.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, man, it's something else going on. They need me to go somewhere else. I gotta go. They was like, no. So that was really cool, man. That was family. And I like to think of each of my units as my family, my extended family. So
that's it, man.
Lightning round. Y'all ready for this? Y'all answer the questions too. Y'all got to put y'all answers in the chat box so that I can see what yours are. All right. Rio, if we pull up your iPod, whatever you have right now, what's the three most played songs on your playlist?
3 most played songs. It gotta be Lecrae featuring John Legend, Drown. It gotta be Bizzle. And I'm trying to tell you, it gotta be my boy Andy Mineo. That boy is brutal. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, real quick, my brother, he been putting me on game for years now. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, I ain't with that. I'm still bumping. You know what I mean? All the cats out there, Drake. You know what I mean? Tory Low, these cats. You know what I mean? But when God gave that renewal to my mind, I heard, man, I'm trying to tell you, hear different. You hear different, man. So big ups, Tay. Like I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
Yeah.
All right. Where you go to for inspiration?
I go to my mom. I go to my mom straight up. Like I said, she's my best friend, my ace boom. And you know, when I feel like I need a smile, I laugh, or just let my hair down, literally. Long hair, don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go to mom.
Okay. Favorite YouTube channel?
Favorite YouTube channel? Believe it or not, I don't have one. It might be you, Tay. Like hey. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm around you. You know what I mean? Because I don't do like YouTube like that, man.
Okay. If you were on social media, where would you be? What platform would you be on?
Social media, bro. To be honest with y'all, like I'm a very private person. You know what I mean? I like to fade to the back and you know what I mean? But you can find me on Facebook, man. You can find Messenger, Facebook. I just started using my IG. Is the Rio Gift Solutions LLC. If y'all want to holler at me. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not out there like that.
All right. Best lyricist.
Best lyricist, like in the game?
Yours. Who you say is the best lyricist?
Man, I would have to say best lyricist in the game has to be I'm gonna say Jonah Lucas. Okay. I don't know if you heard of Jonah Lucas. That boy. I heard of him.
All right, who's your favorite lyricist?
My man. Yo, I'm trying to get my life together, you know what I mean? But my favorite rapper, man, is Maybach Music, Rick Ross. Oh, like that boy, you know with it, man. Yeah.
He said, okay, best group.
Best group? Man, Boys II Men.
Okay, favorite group.
Favorite group. I'm gonna say, favorite group.
I'm gonna have NWA.
Yeah. Yo, I was gonna say the Woo, man. I was gonna say Woo, dang, but I don't really know too much about the Woo. I'm gonna say favorite group. I'm gonna say Boys II Men.
Boys II Men? Okay.
Boys II Men.
Best artist.
Best artist right now. Yo, the best artist to me right now is Andy Mineo, man. I don't think nobody touching that boy. Like his flavor is just different. You got a different trip to him.
Who's your favorite artist?
I'm gonna have to say who I listen to the most. It would have to be Lecrae. I listen to him the most, man. Yeah.
Steve-O said his best group and favorite is Woo. Hi, Steve-O. Oh, he said Rick Ross. Oh, heck no. He a whole snitch.
Yo,
hey. He got music is music.
Yo, he keep them hits coming. Yo, Ross talk to you, man.
Yeah.
I don't listen to him no more. That secular music is out of my play box. But if we go in there, you gotta say Ross.
Hey, it's who you say. All right. So best player. Best player
in what?
Sports. Best player.
Sports, man. I go Black Mamba, man.
Black Mamba.
I gotta represent, yo.
Okay. So that's the best player. Who's your favorite?
My favorite. It gotta. Now don't judge me. I'm gonna have to say LeBron. LeBron is my favorite player, man. Yeah, he's my favorite player.
You may have a good favor with that's one of his favorite.
yeah. Right. LeBron is king, man.
Best team.
Oh, you know the Lakers, baby.
Lakers.
Where my sis at, man? That purple and gold, man, all day. Laker Nation.
All right, favorite team.
Gotta say the Lakers, man. Say the Lakers, bro. Yeah, we doing something different, man.
All right, we just got out. We just left the season. It's over. You know, people should be taking down all of their Christmas lights. But this last question is, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Man, don't tell me. But Pinky and Ice Cube and Day Day, they win it. They win it every time, man. I'm just trying to tell you, they're my boys, man. If I want to laugh, they're my boys, man. So I'm gonna have to give it to Friday After Next, man.
Friday After Next. I forgot about that one. That is a Christmas music, isn't it?
Yeah. Top flight security of the world, man.
So we got somebody said Elf. Wolves. The Wolves. Okay, Inspector Nacho. They got the Wolves. Oh, check it out, Inspector Nacho. Boom.
Uh-oh.
The Wolves.
Okay, I see you represent.
Chicago Wolves in the house. Steve said Kobe did some great things with that tough 2000 Western Conference, which is impressive, but he was the best player for 2 out of 5 of his rings. Ain't no best. Look. That's Steve-O for you. We've had these conversations.
Man.
We've had some deep conversations. That's the beauty of everybody answering and having their own opinion. All right, Rio, you made it to the end. Brother, I appreciate having you on.
Man, I appreciate you.
I'm gonna give you a few minutes to drop some drip, to get some shout outs, to say a free 99. Let's go, bro.
Let's go. Yeah, I want to say big ups and blessings. You know, I want to say to the men out there in the world, God loves you, man, and you know God is for you. And I really just hope that we can come together. You know what I mean? As a unit, man, we can be helpers one to another. You know what I mean? We can iron sharpens iron, and I truly believe in my heart and my soul that I am my brother's keeper. I got your back. If you ever need anybody to talk to, listen to, services. So you know what I mean? If you want to talk on that part, man. But yo, we gotta hold each other down. We all we got, baby. We all we got, man.
Absolutely.
So love.
Look, Steve-O said, "What's your Facebook again, Rio?"
My Facebook, yo, I'm gonna have to get that to you on the side, man. I don't know it off the top of my head, man. You can get it from my brother though.
Yeah,
I don't know it off the top of my head.
I'll send it to you, Steve-O.
Yeah, holla at me, Steve-O, man. Yeah.
Let's see, Steve-O. Jill Junk said, "Much love, everyone. Thanks for popping on. God is love." Absolutely.
Always, man.
All right,
Always.
Look, hey, bro.
Yeah.
See if you can tell me what this is. Make sure you tell your friends about Papa Gift. Everybody, go grab somebody, bring somebody back. We're here Wednesdays and Fridays, and sometimes we have other days. But look, we had Rio on the show, my brother, my friend, Mr. Pac.
Yes, sir.
Look, he said I'm about to electric slide. Look, that's the show right there, man. Thank you guys. Baby. I appreciate y'all. Go over to my YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe on that thing. And, help me grow the community. Inspector Nacho, keep me right. Get me up to where I need to be at. And I will see you guys later. Peace.